Hi guys, Kelsey Pazanski-Wargo, Certified Geriatric Care Manager. I wanted to talk to you quickly tonight about the cost that you can expect to incur when you start to look into the different types and levels of care that are available. So the first thing that I will talk about is non-medical home health care. So that would include assistance with ADLs or activities of daily living. And the types of care that you can expect to receive when you look for non-medical home health care would be assistance with bathing, dressing, cooking, cleaning, medication reminders, someone that would take you to doctor's appointments or maybe out to lunch just to get out of the house. And so that type of agency would charge anywhere from approximately $22 to $26 an hour. And in general, for the purposes of tonight's video, we will say that that is a privately paid service. There are exceptions to this statement, and I will go over them in a different video. The second thing that you can start to talk about would be a medical home health company, and that would include things such as a registered nurse, a physical therapist, occupational therapist, or speech therapist. And these are services that you would need a doctor's order to receive. So there would have to be some medical reason that you needed those services that your doctor would write an order for. And those things are covered by insurance. You could receive those types of therapies or skills such as nursing privately, but you would be paying a private wage for them. So that would be a lot more than what we were talking about before. The next thing that you would start to consider as your needs increased and you could no longer safely remain at home would be something like personal care homes. So personal care homes come in all different shapes and sizes, and you can actually get a room in a personal care home in some buildings that would have 3 people residing in them. So in those rooms, you can expect to pay anywhere from $1,350 a month and up, or you could get a double occupancy room, which would have you and one other person residing in that room, and that would cost you approximately $1,600 a month or more. In many cases it is more. Another thing you could do is get a single room in which you would be the only person living there, so it's a private room, and those would start at approximately $2,500 per month. Now, you would get light assistance with activities of daily living, those things that we talked about in the non-medical home health category. You would have your meals, and most likely your medications would be given to you. Most personal care homes work one of 2 ways. The first way is that the staff provides any help that you need, as long as it's below the level that you would need it in a nursing facility. And the other way is that they would offer a tiered structure. So for each thing that you would need help with, there might be an additional daily charge. But in general, most things are covered with the exception of a phone that would be in your room or cable for a television. And the next level of care is something that is known as memory care. So if you or your loved one has some type of dementia, there are personal care homes that cater specifically to the cognitively impaired person, and so they would provide a different environment, maybe a little bit more of a structured program, and their staff would have some training in working with individuals who have memory impairment. Those rooms are the same. They could be a double occupancy room or they could be a single occupancy room, and you can expect those charges to start around $3,600 a month and go up from there. And the last thing that we'll talk about tonight is skilled nursing facility or nursing home care. So to be in a nursing home, there has to be a requirement for that level of care, and that would come from your doctor and the area agency on aging. And if you were to privately pay for those services, they would cost $8,000 to $11,000 per month, and they would be all-inclusive care. So, of course, there are other ways to pay for that. We will not get into them tonight, but if you enjoyed this video and you think it could help someone, please like the video and share it, and find me on Facebook, kpwcaremanagement.com. Thanks so much. Have a good night.